In this video, we'll explore the tools in the Do section of your portfolio. These contain folders that you use to organize your work, rubrics which you can use to score your work, and the work itself. First, to find folders. You can make as many folders as you need, and your administrator may give you folders that are called system folders. To make a new folder, click the Add button, fill out the form, and click the Add button. You'll see your folder as a new general heading, and then we'll teach you in a minute how to make work show up in those folders. Rubrics are used for scoring work, and if your program uses them, they will be available here, and we'll also show you how to attach a rubric to a piece of work where you'd like to use it. Finally, probably the most important section is making and organizing work. So in the Work tab, you have a button for adding new work. We'll go into that now. When you click Add New Work, you get an open form. It's very important to have a title of the work. In this case, we'll just say Test New Work. If you are not ready to share the work with advisors or anyone else, you can leave it in draft form. You're able to put the work in any of the folders that you've created by clicking one or more items in the folders list. In the details box, you can write about the work. This is not usually where you will actually do the work. That is normally something that you would want to do in a file and upload the file. This allows you to have your work be videos, PowerPoints, spreadsheets, Word documents, PDFs, and other file forms. So think of this like a library card referencing your work. If you're happy to leave the work in draft, you can simply submit this form as it is. You'll get this message that it's been successfully created, and then you'll be able to see in your folders where you put the work, you'll find this new piece. Here was the one we just created, Test New Work. I had placed it into the writing folder and one other folder. Now suppose I would like to have people review the work, so I want to move it from draft to ready for feedback. I will click on the work and edit it, and then say ready for feedback. At this stage, it's important to make a couple of other decisions. If they're going to give me feedback, based on what standards? What is this work attempting to meet? Is it a sign of my management skills or of my professional relations? So these are the contexts in which I want to relate the work for the feedback I'm asking for. Next question is, who do I want feedback from? Which of my advisors? Maybe I want from only one advisor in this case. Another question is, do I want them to just comment on the work, or do we have a rubric that the program has decided is going to be used on the piece of work? In this case, I'll choose a rubric. And finally, what feedback am I asking for? Perhaps it's something as simple as, is this work good enough? Or maybe you have more specific needs. Submit that work, and it is now ready for feedback. We'll continue with other aspects of the work in other videos.